I love my boy. I love him. Yeah. But when Michael Jordan took off with that tongue out, hold up, listen, because a lot of you wasn't born then. 1991 against my Lakers, right hand. We thought we had him. He looked as we went down. He switched it to the left hand. Tongue went left. Spun it against the glass and good. There's nobody alive that's been able to do just that. That boy is too bad. I'm telling you right now. LeBron is a bad boy too. He's a bad boy, but he's not Michael. Get it twisted. I love LeBron, but no.
I wasn't born in the Jordan era, so I didn't get to see him, but I got to see LeBron James, and he is one of the greatest of all time. My issue is that every team he's won a championship on, you had multiple top 75 players. You at least had one. You had D. Wade. You had Allen. You had Bosh. You had to go join Miami when you couldn't get past the Boston Celtics. A Boston Celtics, I mind you, that was much older. You needed one of them to go and win a finals. Kobe Bryant won with Pau Gasol. And for people, you can see what Dwayne Wade said. After Kobe beat them in the finals and he won his 5th championship, he was heated. LeBron called him because LeBron was heated and they needed to team up to win championships. Okay, then you look at Cleveland. Kyrie Irving never gets enough love, neither does Kevin Love, but Kyrie Irving in those 2 finals was phenomenal, averaging 29 points per game. And I know LeBron had that huge block, but who made the shot that what mattered most? Then we've seen him lose multiple finals. We saw him in 2011 disappear. He got outplayed by J.J. Barrera, who wasn't even the best guy on that Dallas Mavericks team. It was Dirk. I'd argue Terry played better. So, like, he was the third. A lot of people like to bring up Curry in the 2016 finals. He still had 22 points per game. They had to foul him out. They had to get Bogut. Bogut got injured, and they had to give him a stimulus package by suspending Draymond. I mean, the rest is history. We saw him drag some very bad teams to the finals. That is so impressive. He dragged. I don't think that 2007 team was as bad as people like to say. They had 2 other All-Stars on that team, and Ilgauskas. They had some great players, but we saw him in 2018 drag like an older J.R. Smith and a Kevin Love to a finals. So that deserves all the credit in the world. And then we saw him win with AD, where AD was the best player up until that finals. It was close in finals MVP contention anyways, but you trade. One thing I respect and also dislike at the same time is he will get you off the team immediately to get another superstar. Now he's going into one of the best teams of all time. I get he's age 40 plus, but he's still chasing Jordan. So if you're chasing Jordan with that many seasons, Jordan won 3, retired, came back as 45, was a little bit rusty from playing baseball, lost in the playoffs that year to the Magic, go gets Rodman. They win 3 more in a row, and they beat the Orlando Magic, who beat them this season prior. So Pippen was a great defender. Pippen was a great facilitator and rebounder. That's it. He was not a great scorer. He didn't average 20 once in those finals. LeBron James has had multiple teammates average 20 points plus in a finals series. Now let's talk about my top 5 of all time is going to be, 1 is going to be Jordan. I got Steph Curry at 2. We've seen Steph Curry win multiple championships without a top 75 player. The only time he had a top 75 player on his team was Kevin Durant, and they were unbeatable together. That's right. He's only had 1 top 75 teammate, and they were unbeatable together. Magic, you can consider Magic. If you put Magic in GOAT debates, I'm not going to be mad at you. The reason I tend not to is because his game was based on facilitation. Yes, he could score 42 and give you 12 as a rookie in the finals, but at the same time, he went into a situation where that team had made the Western Conference Finals before. He had Kareem. Then they go and get the first pick in the draft and they get James Worthy. Could you imagine the type of damage Steph Curry would be doing if he had a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar who had won a championship with the Bucks before he got to the Lakers? The greatest scorer of all time, and yes, I say the greatest scorer of all time. If he didn't have to play those 4 years in college, that record's not getting touched, let's be honest. So for that reason alone, I put Steph Curry above Magic. If you have Magic as number one, even above Jordan, I'm not bad because he did have to retire at age 32 and we never got to see him play beyond that because of his unfortunate disease. So 1 Jordan, 2 Steph. I got LeBron 3. But I'm not mad at people who have Kobe above LeBron. I'm just going to say at 4 I got Shaq.